First at 4, let's give you a live look at the radar right now. We are tracking Hurricane Milton. This storm is expected to make landfall tomorrow night.
Evacuations happening right now in Florida. Let's take a live look from St. Petersburg. First
Alert meteorologist Fred Campani is tracking it all out there. So Fred, when will we see the impact of Milton here in Atlanta, if at all?
Not at all. Not at all. No impact whatsoever here in Atlanta from Milton. This is the satellite imagery of that storm, and it has winds of 155 miles per hour. It might be 160 or higher when that next update comes out in just about a half an hour, as it looks absolutely perfect, unfortunately, on the satellite representation. There's Tampa, Sarasota area, and it's about 450 miles or so from reaching that, and that's where it's heading, it looks like. It may make landfall just south of the Tampa area, and it'll happen late tomorrow night. So an overnight hurricane coming in, probably a major hurricane when it makes landfall, and then still a Category 2 storm during the early morning hours around 8 o'clock on Thursday morning as it's crossing central Florida around Orlando. So Category 2 hurricane possibly near Orlando. That is not great news at all for the theme parks. And hurricane force wind gusts are likely on the east coast of Florida, as well as, of course, the west coast of Florida. So there's the latest cone. It has not shifted much in the last couple of days, but the timing of the storm has slowed down some to more late tomorrow night, early Thursday for making landfall. 10 to 15 foot storm surge is coming with this storm. That is an unsurvivable storm surge in those lower lying areas, 80 to 120 mile per hour wind gusts. Closer to home, things are as quiet as can be. Clear skies in the forecast for this evening and overnight with lows near 60.
All right, thank you. And as Milton barrels toward